Hi, and welcome to our next edition of Skate or Slam. I am your host, Buzzberry, and Skate or Slam is brought to you by Rip Clip, where you can skate, slam, smile, and repeat. We've got two contestants lined up, ready to have some fun, ready to compete and win some great prizes. So let's take a look and see what they have a chance to win.
A set of 54mm 101A wheels from DeVille Skate Shop. 100% skater owned and operated since 2009 with locations in Fayetteville, North Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and always online anytime at DeVilleSkateShop.com. A Rad Hardware box and t-shirt from Ride and Die Hardware Company, where you'll find the coolest designs created by a skater for skaters. Hardware, hats, shirts, book bags, beanies, and more. Check it all out on Instagram at Rad Hardware, helping you stay rad. A Heart of Stoke branded skateboard tech from the Heart of Stoke Foundation, a nonprofit organization serving kids in need with free skateboard equipment while giving back through life-changing experiences. Do good things and learn how to be involved at heartofstoke.org. A pair of pocket pads and a t-shirt from Rip Clip. Comfortable, customizable, convenient hip and tail protection. So you can skate, slam, smile, and repeat. Skate forever with Rip Clip.
Now, those are some great prizes that our contestants have the opportunity to win as we play Skate or Slam. And let's meet our contestants. And we have Dax and we have Steve. Hey, Steve. Hey, Dax. How are you guys?
Good. Doing well.
All
Doing
right.
well.
Hey, let's get to know you guys and then we'll get started playing Skate or Slam. First of all, Dax. And right next to you, Dax, I see Skateboarding Magazine. I know what that's all about. And I'm actually honored to have you on it. Dax, what's your last name?
Well, thanks. It's Montilla, and I'm the owner of Skate Magazine.
Yeah, Skateboarding Magazine. Let me tell you something, Dax. The first time I ever saw that magazine, I was thinking about this earlier today. I was so impressed. The quality is amazing. And the neat thing about Skateboarding Magazine is that you're not looking to feature pros, are you?
No, I'm looking to feature amateurs from around the country. If you skate your local skate park or in your home backyard, send me pictures and we'll put you in if you look cool.
Alrighty, and I got to tell you, you can actually check it out online too, correct?
Correct. We're available at sk8locals.com.
Alrighty, and you can see every magazine that you put out is right there at skatelocals.com. You might even see one of the magazines that has this funny looking guy on the cover. Is that right?
Absolutely correct. We've got a couple of you, actually, a couple of you inverted in the
That's
magazine for your
that's
60th birthday,
true.
if I recall.
Yep, I was honored. They thought, man, somebody made it to 60 and they're still skating. Steve. So they gave me the old person award and put me on the cover, did a nice little article. Yeah, by the way, that was almost a year ago. And in that article that you guys can read at skatelocals.com, I made a prediction. I said, by 61, I'm going to get my layback hair back. Well, Dax, I haven't done it yet. Haven't done it yet,
Well,
but
we've got a little bit of time left, don't we?
oh, I've got about a month. I've got to do it. All right. Well, Steve, I understand that you know this guy over here,
I,
Dax.
I do. I do. Actually, we knew each other when we were younger, and then we've kind of reacquainted each other through skateboarding. So that's been pretty well.
Absolutely, absolutely. He's one hell of an artist.
Well, Steve, where's home for you?
Phoenix, Arizona.
All righty. And I understand that you're part of the, is it the Old Dude skate crew? Is that right?
Yeah, I manage the Phoenix chapter of it on Facebook. It's a Facebook group where a bunch of old dudes get together and talk smack and post footage and meet up and enjoy skateboarding, basically.
And you told me that you know one of our former contestants, or at least as part of the group.
Yeah, Steve Wood, or Swood, I think he was labeled on episode 1. He's part of the ODSC groups and contributes quite often. So.
Nice, nice. You and Dax, I guess, skate together sometimes?
We do.
Oh yeah, I've been to a few of his sessions.
All right. Well, then the two of you that are probably used to snaking each other occasionally and then and taking rebates. And I bring that up because let me tell you guys real quick how we play a Skater Slam. We're going to have some questions for you. They're going to have multiple choice. If you don't like the question, look below you there, Dax. There's a rebate. You can use your rebate just like you do when you drop in, say, to a ramp or a pool. You're like, man, I could do better than that. So you can rebate if you want. You get one rebate per show, each of you. You also have a snake. If your competition gets a question and you're thinking, man, I know that, at any time you could just say snake. Now, each of you have one snake that you could use, but you could take that question from your competition. Now, you guys are going to be trying to get to skate, right? As you fill in these letters, you get it right, you get some skate letters. You get it wrong, you get some slam letters. First one to skate wins, or the first one to slam loses, whichever comes first. It's as simple as that. Now, once again, the multiple choice, the other thing that you could do, this is what we like to call strategery, compliments of George W. Bush. Strategery, you can choose from the multiple choice or you can challenge. That means you can send the question over to your competition. If you think it's a tough one and they can't get it, well, if they get it wrong, then you get a skate letter. Keep in mind, if they get it right, they get the skate letter. All right, it's as simple as that. Let's get started. Dax, we're going to ask you the first question. If you're all set and ready to go, here we
Let's
go.
do this.
All righty, here's the question number one. In what year did the first X Games debut? At the time, it was known as the Extreme Games. Dax, was it 1995? Was it 1988? Was it 1997? Or was it 2001? You
Let's
can
go for 1988.
All right, you're going with 1988. Now, keep in mind, you could have rebated, you could choose as you did, or you could challenge, but you chose 1988. Let's see if you're right. If you are, you'll get a skate ladder. It was 1995 is what we
Ah,
were looking for. So you got a slam letter on that. That's not good news for you, but great news for you, Steve. As we told you
I would
both.
have said the same thing.
Oh, would
I
you?
would have got
Yeah.
it wrong.
Well, trash talk it is
it's the
certainly
extreme part that gets you.
allowed. All right, Steve. Well, let's see if you can answer this question and see if you can get our first skate letter. Here we go. And the question that we are looking for is who was named the most influential skateboarder of all time in 2011 by Trans World Skateboarding Magazine? The most influential skateboarder of all time. Was it Tony Hawk, Rodney Mullen, Mark Gonzalez, or was it Stacy Peralta? Now, you can choose or you can challenge. You also have that rebate.
I actually don't know, but I'm going to go with Tony Hawk just based on
All right, now
who.
I do have to tell you when I do research for this, I do have to tell you guys, I was like, I don't know if I agree with this, but there's a lot of skaters that do agree with the 2011 Trans World Skateboarding Magazine most influential skateboarder of all time, and that is Mark Gonzalez. Is who we were
I mean, they're
looking
all
for.
totally worthy, but
Yeah, totally.
I
Each
actually
and
just read
every
an old article.
each and every one of them up there is definitely worthy, right? But I
yeah.
guess at the time, 2011, that's what they thought. All right, Dax. Well, here is the next question. Let's see if we can get a skate letter for you. Who was the skater representing Brazil that won a silver medal in men's park during the 2020 Summer Olympics? Representing Brazil, was it Sandro Diaz, Augusto Aquillo, Pedro Barros, or was it Bob Burnquist, Dax?
Sorry, brother. I'm gonna have to challenge you on this one.
All right, that challenge, he's going to send it over to Steve. And Steve, you have no choice. You have to answer. Is it Sandro Diaz, Augusta Aquillo, Pedro Barros, or is it Bob Burnquist?
I'm going to go with one of my favorite skaters to watch, and that is Pedro Barros.
Well, some good news for you. It is Pedro Barros.
Ouch! Ouch!
Yeah,
Shreds of
well,
old man.
that's part of the strategy. That was a tough one though for some folks. Steve came through. He's
Gamble
got
and you lose.
his first escape letter. All right, Steve. Well, it's time for you to get your next question. Let's see if you can answer this one and really take the lead. You're looking for a K, and this one should be kind of fun if you watched that television show, The Bodyguard. Known as
Yep.
Big, which protected one of these pro skaters. Which one was it? Was it Ryan Sheckler, Bam Margera? Was it Rob Dyrdek, or was it Nigel Houston? Big protected.
Rob Dietrich.
Okay, so you I have a hunch it was Rob Dyrdek, and you are correct. You have that S and the K. Did you know that one, Dax?
Yeah, that one was a little on the easy side there.
I was waiting for
All
the
right.
snake. I was
All
waiting for
right.
it.
Yeah,
We
I should have. You know,
That's right.
I
You've
was
got
too
that
busy
snake.
seeing if you got this one or not.
Yeah, don't forget you both have rebate and you both have snakes available. All right, Dax, let's see if you can answer this question right here. We're looking for a skate letter for you. Here's your question. Tony Alva is one of the original members of the Z Boys. What was Tony's nickname during that era? Was it Thrasher? Was it Mad Dog? Was it Mutt? Or was it Hounder? You can choose, challenge, or you can rebate.
Go with challenge.
All right, Steve, he's going to send it
Mm.
over to you. Steve
Mm.
doesn't look too happy about the challenge, but let's see. Now, if he's wrong, you're going to get a skate
I'm
letter,
feeling
Dax.
conned.
All righty.
I'm feeling
Thrasher,
conned.
Mad Dog, Mutt, or Hounder, Steve?
I'm torn between Mad Dog and Mutt. I have no reasons why, but I'm going to go with Mutt.
All righty. The answer we were looking for is Mad Dog. And with
Oh,
that, Dax
the other way.
has used his challenge and gotten a skate letter. Way to go, Dax.
Finally.
All righty. Steve, we're coming back to you with the next question. Don't forget you've got your rebate and you can choose or challenge on this. Dax, you can
Okay.
snake if you like. Here's your question. Who was the first pro female skater to be included in Tony Hawk's video game series? Was it Carabeth Burnside? Was it Jen O'Brien? Was it Alyssa Steamer? Or was it Mimi Knoop? Or I say Canoop.
I'm going to give this one a go. I believe it was Alyssa Steamer.
All right, Alyssa Steamer. Let's see if that's correct for another skate letter. And you are correct. You're at SK and A. All right, Dax. Here comes your next question. In what year was the very first Go Skateboarding Day? Was it 1982? Was it 2004? Was it 2001 or was it 1996? Dax, the very first skateboarding day. What year was it? You
I
can,
believe it was 2004.
let's see if you're correct. And if you are, then you've got another skate letter. It was 2004. Way to go. All right, Steve, here's your next question. Don't forget, you've got a rebate and you can challenge if you'd like. Let's see if you want to choose on this one. Plan B Skateboards was founded in 1991 by Mike Ternasky, Danny Way, and what other Canadian pro skateboarder? Was it Mark Appleyard? Was it Mickey Papa? Was it Colin McKay? Or was it the Sluggo Boys? Who was the third founder of Plan B, Steve?
I feel like Dax knows this one, so I don't want to challenge him.
You are not going to challenge
I
yourself.
don't. I do not.
Okay.
So I think
Okay. Of course, he could
like
snake you.
I'm 85% sure on this one. I'm going to go ahead and guess and say Colin McKay.
All righty. Let's find out if that's a good guess. And it is a good guess. Yeah,
9 club
Colin
watching
McKay
skateboarding.
was the third partner in Plan B. You're at SKANT Dax of Skateboarding
Ouch.
Magazine. And don't forget, Dax is actually highlighting all of the up and comers right now. He's in the now. You're not in the past, are you, Dax? He's
I
in the
like to
now.
think that way, right?
He's
Yeah.
making things happen now, not back then. So,
Yeah,
all
I'm
right,
busy skating.
there
Yeah.
you go.
He let me in his magazine for
Th-
crying out loud.
and I did see that picture. That was neat. You guys had a nice session. Steve, I think it was in your backyard ramp. Is that right?
It
Yeah, boy,
was.
I'd like to come visit. All right, Dax,
Anytime.
here comes your question. It's time for you to get another skate letter. If you can, here it is. Name the first wheel company to offer wheels in color-coded durometers and millimeter sizing. Was it Powerflex? Was it Sims? Was it Kryptonics? Or was it Road Rider? Who was that first wheel company to offer wheels in color-coded in durometers along
We're
with the
gonna go
millimeter?
with let's go with Sims.
All righty. Well, let's find out if you're correct. I take it you're going to hold that answer, and I was kind of hoping you wouldn't.
I knew it was one of the two. I
Oh,
just couldn't remember the
it
two.
was. I tell you, it was Kryptonics. Hey, I'm going to have to ask you, and this isn't just to. Hope it doesn't embarrass you. What's your age, Dax, or your age range? Wonder if you were around with Kryptonics.
51.
Okay,
So
you were.
I rode a Sims board when I was a little kid.
There you go. But you were on the edge of it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. How about you, Steve? Can I ask you that? Your age?
I'm almost 49, so Dax
Okay.
has me about a year or two.
All right. Yeah, so Kryptonics, and when they
A
were
little
doing
older,
that.
yeah. The age is what the excuse is.
There you go. Yeah, so I was around when Kryptonics started doing that. It was one of the coolest things, man, to see these colored wheels in
I bet.
durometer and the size. All right, Steve, we're looking to you. You have an opportunity
Yeah.
to win right now. Dax, I'm gonna give you a little hint right now. You do have a
I'm getting
snake.
chilled.
You've got a snake available, okay? You've got a snake available if you want to use it here. All right, Steve, here is your question, and it could be our final question of episode 6 of Skater Slam. Steve, can you answer this one? Australian-born skater Ricky Glasser set the Guinness World Record with how many kickflips done in 60 seconds? Is it 33, 36, 28, or is it 42? You can choose, challenge, or take a rebate, Steve.
I don't know because it's a math problem, so I'm going to go with a rebate.
All righty. Well, let's move on. We'll go to our next question. We're going to take that rebate away from you. Each of you had one available. You've used yours. Keep in mind, Dax, you've got yours, and your snake is available. Here it is. Who has the slogan, Trucks You Can Trust, since 1975? Is it Venture, Thunder, Independent, or Tracker, Steve?
I'm going to challenge.
All right, Dax, he's going to send it right over to you. And if you get this wrong, Steve wins. If you get it right, you're basically a hero. All right, Dax, who has the slogan, Trucks You Can Trust, since 1975? Venture, Thunder, Independent, or is it Tracker?
Let's go with Tracker.
I got to tell you, I am very happy for you, my friend. I'm not supposed to play favorites, Steve, just so you know.
I
But
would have been a guess for me.
yeah, but hey, Dax, was that a guess for you?
No, I used to have a T-shirt I wore to the skate park that
There you
had
go.
that slogan on the back of it, so I
All
better have remembered it.
Well, Steve, he was making it like it was hard, but he knew all along. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't snake you. Is he not? Is he? You're forgetting you've got your rebate and your snake. Hey,
I'm just
Steve.
hanging on to it.
Steve, you've got your snake if you need it. All right,
I
Dax.
got it.
We've got a
I
question.
also knew he's an indie writer.
All right.
I'm going
Let's-
Trackers.
all
It's
right.
been a while.
Let's see if you can get this, Dax. If you do get this right, you're going to tie things up. Here we go. Who is the 2015 Skateboard Hall of Fame inductee credited with inventing the lean air, fast plant, and gay twist? Was it Daryl Miller, Mickey Alba, Neil Blender, or Chris Miller? You can choose, challenge, or you can rebate.
Let's challenge this one.
All righty. I'm watching Steve. It's funny as you challenge. I always have to look over and see if they look like they've got the answer. Steve, you have no choice, but you have to
Yeah.
answer this one. And it's lean air, fast plant, and gay twist plus some other tricks that this skater is known for. Is it Daryl Miller, Mickey Alba, Neil Blender, or is it Chris Miller, Steve?
I'm torn between Neil and Chris, and I'm gonna go Neil Blender.
All right, let's find out. And this actually could be the end of the show, or we're going to keep on going. Let's find out. It is Neil Blender.
Yes.
It is Neil Blender. And so that just was a guess for you, was it, Steve?
Well, I think it was. I knew it was one of those two, but I was not totally sure who.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I was guessing between the two of them myself, but I had a feeling it was Neil Blender. I couldn't recall the other guy's trick library, but I thought Neil's was a little deeper. So
legendary Neil Blender. I'll tell you what, extra bonus points, and you'll make all the old school guys happy. Can you tell me who Neil Blender skated for toward the end of his pro career? Which company?
Towards the end?
Yeah. At the beginning, he started on Powerflex early on.
No, that was early.
Early on.
I know that Brand X was starting to recarry some of his boards, so I don't know who he was riding for, though.
I know there's some folks that are watching right now. You know what they're yelling at?
They're probably slamming their head on the table right now.
They're
sorry, guys.
They're hollering G&S. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
G&S. All right.
I didn't think GNS was still around, to be honest with you. Sorry, GNS.
Well, no, back in the day, yeah. Now, are they still around? I don't think so. Not unless they brought them back, and I'm not aware of that. Kind of like a nostalgic thing. But Steve, I'll tell you, you did well. You used your rebate. You did your challenge really well, and you have officially won episode number 6 of Skate or Slam. Steve,
Congratulations.
Let's take a look at the prizes that you have won.
A set of 54mm 101A wheels from DeVille Skate Shop. 100% skater owned and operated since 2009 with locations in Fayetteville, North Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and always online anytime at DeVilleSkateShop.com. A rad hardware box and t-shirt from Ride and Die Hardware Company, where you'll find the coolest designs created by a skater for skaters. Hardware, hats, shirts, book bags, beanies, and more. Check it all out on Instagram at Rad Hardware, helping you stay rad. A Heart of Stoke branded skateboard deck from the Heart of Stoke Foundation, a nonprofit organization serving kids in need with free skateboard equipment while giving back through life-changing experiences. Do good things and learn how to be involved at heartofstoke.org. A pair of pocket pads and a t-shirt from Rip Clip. Comfortable, customizable, convenient hip and tail protection. So you can skate, slam, smile, and repeat. Skate forever with Rip Clip.
Now, those are some great prizes that you two have a chance to win. Dax, Rip Clip came on, and I was like, Dax just sent me a message recently that you made use of your Rip Clip. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely. I had your average scooter kid fiasco at the skate park and went left side hard into a vert ramp.
Oh, man.
Scooter kid managed to make it out okay, but I slammed hard enough. Normally, I would be limping away, but I didn't feel a thing, to be honest with you.
All right.
So I immediately called Buzz afterwards. I'm like, dude, these things are the best. Absolutely the best.
Well, you're speaking of being honest. I need you to be honest with me. The scooter kid, was his name Steve? Was that who it was? No? All righty.
I'm sure he rides a few. He doesn't ride them during our session, but I'm sure he's got a scooter or two in that garage.
Yeah,
all right.
Got some kids.
Well, Steve, congratulations. I'm going to get some info from you, Steve. We'll be sending some of those and all of those prizes to you. Dax, let me put this back up real quick. If folks want to find out more about your magazine, where can they go?
They go to SK8local.com or find a skate shop near you. We'll be coming there soon.
All righty. And I'll tell you, every Rip Clip order, a skateboarding magazine goes along with it. And of course, you've got some other folks that are sending some of your magazines out too, right? It is truly an excellent magazine.
Oh, yeah. Order us from Brand X. You can get us from CowtownSkateShop.com or Cowtown Skate Shop. You can get us from Psyop Skateboards. Our Hip Clip, of course. Get them from the Buzz Barrier legend, especially if you're on the East Coast. Texas, you can get them through Super 8 Skateboards, any number of guys that you'll be ordering from. You can find everybody on our sponsor page on our website. That's who you can get them from.
Alrighty, and that is skatelocals.com. Steve, uh, old dude skate crew, Arizona crew. You got to keep them going, right?
Yeah, yeah. Look us up on Facebook. Search for the group ODSCAZ, our Phoenix, ODSC Phoenix, I believe, our PHX, and you'll find us. And meeting up all the time. So
Okay.
come skate with us.
All right, and they can
Great
find
sessions.
you on,
These are a
on
great crew of guys to skate with. Trust me.
Sounds good. And on Instagram, again, where can they find you? Say one more time. Steve, Instagram, they can find you where? I think we just lost it for a moment. How about you, Dax? I think we lost Dax. That's what happened. Steve?
Froze up a little bit there. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. So, Steve,
Yeah.
were you saying you can find you on Instagram so they can find out a little bit
Yeah,
more?
it's art_at_scales, which is my last name. And you'll see a lot of my skateboarding as well as my art there.
Okay. And where can they find you on Instagram, Dax?
Skate, SK8, mag, MAG, info,
All right.
INFO.
Sounds good. Dax, Steve, thank you so much for being a part of Skate or Slam. Brought to you by Rip Clip, where you can skate, slam, smile, and repeat. It is Buzz Berry saying, skate forever, my friends.